Okay, I got time to float along until I reach the water. Falling down, I wonder if I'll burn out when I hit the bottom. Every day I'm swimming through the galaxy, I feel the heat. The sun is shining through the blinds and washing over me. I see the giants waving me on over.
Alright, what's up guys? We're back with another video. This is a little different. We're not playing Master Duel. I updated my deck a little bit here. Let's go over real quick here. I added another secret village and I upped Maxi back to 3. I also added Ravenous Crocodile Dragon for it can draw a card if you use Ghost Ogre plus Apprentice. And that's pretty much it. I subbed out Link Rebo for that, so that's pretty much it. But we're gonna go over to Chrome now. Alright, here we go. Let me turn down Master Duel. Alright. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Loza and Matt. His YouTube name is pretty, unique. But these two are like really good Dark Magician centered YouTube channels. They're the ones who got me back into Dark Magician. And this video I'm gonna focus on. I'm just gonna pivot off of this. We have this big YouTuber here, Team Sam. I really like his videos. He has a good personality, but his deck building can be a little bit iffy on times. And this is from his stream yesterday. This clip is from Gemini about how the best card in the deck is Dark Magical Circle. So here it is. Let me start from the beginning.
Sam is very, very knowledgeable, but his own DM makes me cringe. No reason at all to play 3 circle. 3 dark. Are you kidding me? Are you joking with that? You're telling me that playing 3 dark magical circle is wrong? Bro, are you good? I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry, man. You're telling me that the best card in the deck, Dark Magical Circle. You're telling me that 3 Dark Magical Circle is bad? Man, I'm sorry. I can't help you, man, at this point. I don't know if you're joking or trolling me or not, but come on, fam. Like, come on. Please. Can you please? Like, you're joking, right? You guys are telling me you only need 2 Dark Magical Circle? Are you guys like, what are you guys smoking, bro? Are you guys crazy? 3 is are you guys insane? No, bro. I believe you guys are trolling me. I 100% believe you guys are trolling me. I believe you guys are 100% trolling.
Alright, he's gonna keep going on with trolling and stuff, but and then this is his he updated this a little bit, but look, this deck doesn't have any of the draw cards that are integral in Master Duel, like Upstart here, 67%. He doesn't use Upstart, he doesn't use Chicken Game. He's using 3 Circle, 3 DM. No Ash Blossom, which is weird, but alright, so we're gonna go over. This is a tier list. Be warned, this includes Illusion of Chaos support. This is gonna be like a whole tier list. It also includes cards that are banned in Master Duel. Dragoon is here. And I'll be referring to this for the card effects. So let's get this started. So Bond. Let's start with the easy stuff here. Rod. Illusion of Chaos, Souls, Soul Servant. I'm gonna put DM in A tier, but I think these are the most important cards. Dragoon probably S tier as well. But yeah, so these are like the 5. The M would be probably low S to high A here, but these are the 5 cards that really make the deck work. Let's go over them. So Rod searches any spell trap that lists Dark Magician in its text, and it can recycle itself. That's why we use Artemis. Link into Artemis. We activate its effect on the opponent's turn. You can recycle Rod for another search. Main normal summon of the deck. We have Souls. This card dumps DM or DMG straight to the bin. They can dump like every spellcaster in our deck into the bin. And we get and it can special summon itself, or you can special summon DM or DMG. If you special summon itself, you can send spell traps to get draws. A special interaction with this, you can send skill drain for cost. If skill drain is already face up, and effect will go off because it sends for cost. Illusion of Chaos. This is one of the new supports here. Let's refer to this here. Is it not on here? Okay, here it is. This card you can ritual summon it with secrets, but here the most important effect here is you can reveal this card and add pretty much any monster other than itself. That or add Dark Magician or any card that lists in its text from the deck to the hand, and then you can place one card from your hand. Top of the deck, you can search. You can get us to Rod. You can get us to Souls. Get us to Apprentice. Whatever we need, Illusion of Chaos can get to us. It also has Monster Negate and the special summons DM from the graveyard if you use it to special summon. So that's really good support that we got in Illusion in in the new support. Dragoon is banned in Master Duel. Here it is. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target it with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy one card. So it doesn't target, so it just destroys. And you can inflict damage equal to the monster's attack. So you can easily OTK your opponent with this. And gains the effect up to the number of time normal monsters. So we usually use in TCG when this is not banned. We usually use Dark Magician itself, like the normal monster, and we use Red Eyes Black Dragon. So it gets 2 pops. It's really easy to OTK your opponent from there. And it also has a once per turn Omni Negate this card, and it gains attack. Really broken card. It should be limited to 1, pretty much. Dragoon does not deserve to be banned. A lot of stuff deserves to be banned more than Dragoon does. Probably, like, once DP comes out, they probably would consider unbanning Dragoon, but DP is not out yet. You know what I mean by DP. Soul Servant here, S tier, is probably the best card in the deck. The free draws. Oh, we can just refer to this. The free draws. It can place pretty much anything on top of the deck except for itself. From the hand deck or graveyard, so you can recycle. We'll get into Circle. You can recycle Eternal Soul. How many play them, and you can banish this card and draw up to the number of Palladium, Dark Magician, or Dark Magician Girl with different names on the field or in the graveyards. So in my deck right now, it's a draw 2 if we have both DMG. It can also become a draw 3 with Mahad. We'll get into Mahad later, but Mahad is too bricky. So it's a draw 2 pretty much. Really good card. Alright, let's get into probably the best for the S tier. So probably put Dark Magician. It makes half our deck work. He's just an A tier because he has so much support around him. What else would be A tier? Probably Circle. Probably. Oh, maybe we should go in order here. It's not in any particular order. Yeah, let's leave that there. Alright. What else would be here? This card is pretty good. I think this is good. It's really hard to choose here. We'll put them on top of B. Okay, let's go into this. So the Dark Magicians, yeah, gives you free draws. if you activate, if a card effect are activated anywhere, you can draw a card, and then you can set it if it's a trap or a quick play, and you can activate it this turn. And it has it floats into both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. Eternal Soul reprise for protection, the Dark Magician, and it can special summon. It can keep looping Dark Magician, or it can add Dark Magician, Dark Magic attack, or Thousand Knives. Circle might be. We'll put Circle here. Circle is not the best card, Dark Magician. We see it's most likely played at 2 here. People have been considering playing it to 1 in TCG because of how broken the other engines that we have in the deck to get to Dragoon, Sky Strikers, the Orcus engine, some of those other engines get to Verte and then get to Dragoon, Red Ice Fusion, all that stuff. Salvation sets a Turtle Soul, so that's why they're right next to each other. Dark Magician Girl, she has less support than Dark Magician, so that's why he's an A tier, but she's a really good secondary spellcast, secondary brick of the deck. And then Dragon Knight protects our back row, but he's really hard to summon in this deck. And that's pretty much a good recap of A and then high B. So this is where it gets fishy because some of these cards are what cards? So let's put this in. Let's start from the bottom now. Alright, let's go. We have to go into these in detail, so let's just search up Dark Magician. Alright, we have Twin Burst here. Twin Burst is a really bad card. It gives Dark Magician a power boost up to the number of Dark Magician girls currently in the field or the graveyard until the end of the turn. Really not that good. Probably like the worst here. Dark Burning Magic is literally it's not even searchable by Eternal, so that's why Dark Magic Attack is probably gonna be like a tier above it. Dark Magic Attack probably bottom of C because it's Dark Magic Attack is searchable through Eternal Soul. A Dark Burning Magic, you need the DMG on the field, and that's not as easy as Eternal Soul, such as something Dark Magician. It's probably worse. Dark Fahrenheit is probably the worst one here. Like some of these cards that are just hard to summon, they're just gonna pile up on D here. Let's go into Sage's Stone. If you control face up Dark Magician Girl, switch summon one from your deck, switch summon DM from your deck. Not really that good. Dark Fahrenheit, you take no battle damage, and if it's destroyed by battle, you switch summon Mirage Knight, which I'm not sure. I think I can find it here, but it's not really a good card. One of the earliest because it's a fusion of Yugi and Joey's monsters. Not really a good card here. We have Dark Magician Knight. It's literally what a special summon. You can target one card and destroy it. Not really that powerful, and it's so hard to summon. You have to have this. You have to have this spell that's pretty much a break without Dark Magician. And then Dark Sage here. I think you have to do Time Wizard for that. Where's Dark Sage? Dark Warlock. This is another one. This is just a burn effect. You have to have this in your hand, and it's just a burn effect every time a normal monster, normal spell. Dark Sage. Here it is. You have to tribute one Dark Magician. This is probably like after activating Time Wizard. When it's special summon, you can add one spell card from your deck to your hand. So I think it's a bigger payoff than these other cards that are really hard to summon. Alright, let's get into it. Bond. I'll put Bond in B tier. We'll put Dark Magician Girl. So Bond between teacher and student, that summons a Dark Magician. It summons a Dark Magician Girl. If you control Dark Magician, it summons a Dark Magician Girl from anywhere except for the banished. And it sets Dark Magic Attack, Dark Burning Magic, or Dark Burning Attack, or Dark Burning Magic, or Dark Magic Twin Burst. So the two best ones to get here are Dark Magic Attack or Dark Burning Magic. Dark Burning Magic, where is it? Here. We'll put it right next to it. This is usually the one that you're gonna use with it, but I might test out using these two. It's a pretty decent card. I've took out the bond package for other cards like another extra secret village. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Where is it? Here. This has the quick effect. You send a card from your hand to the graveyard, and target one face card on the field, destroy it. Not really that good. Getting Dark Magician Girl with a Dragon type really hard without Tamias. Well, we're gonna get into Tamias right now. This is non-searchable by Circle. It's non-searchable through Soul Servant. It's a really unfortunate card. It has so much potential. Put a Tahoe C here, or put it right here. Yeah. Magician's Combination here. It's the Omni Negate of this deck, but it's really hard to set up, and it has a floating destroy. We'll put it bottom C. Yeah. It's really just an Omni Negate. It's really hard to set up. You have to have both Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician in both your hand or graveyard. This is Navigation. We'll put it here. Probably better than the Bonds package. The Bonds package is probably better. No, I think it's better than the Bonds package. Has a negate. So, this is Navigation. You special summon Dark Magician from your hand, then you can special summon pretty much DMG or you can special summon like pretty much any level 7. It also has a graveyard effect. If you control a Dark Magician, you can banish this card, and then you can negate any spell trap that your opponent uses. But you have to use it, except this turn was sent to the graveyard. So if you use it turn 2, you can use it. If you set this turn 1 and use it turn 2, you can use the negate turn 3. So it's not really that good because turn 2 they can just lightning storm you and you have no protection because navigation will not work on that turn. Mahad. Mahad. Here he is. If you draw it, you can special summon him. Problem with Mahad, he doesn't work with Upstart because he misses timing, unfortunately. If he battles, he floats into a Dark Magician. And then if he attacks a Dark Monster, his attack is doubles. Oh, hold up. Sorry. Yeah, his attack is doubled. If we had mana in Master Duel, mana, I forgot to put mana. I'm sorry, I forgot to put. There's so many supports. I forgot some of the supports. Mana will probably be right here, I guess. Really good. Her and DMG are kind of interchangeable in TCG, but we don't have her, so we're dark. Like these two work. I really need Dark Magician Girl. Magician of Chaos, probably up here. We should do this in popular. Apprentice. Let's do Apprentice. Apprentice is a really good card. It searches Dark Magician. Free special summon. Probably bottom of A here. Pretty much everybody plays her at 1 or 2 in most Dark Magician decks. Pretty self-explanatory there. And then she gives most of the cards in our deck an attack boost. Secrets. Do we put secrets here? Yeah, let's put secrets in B tier. This card is our main fusion spell. Can ritual summon as well. It's really good infusing with the Dark Magicians. Unbreaking ourselves. Really good one-off in this deck. Oh my god. This is a lot of cards. Alright, let's go into some of the new supports. Tamias. Now Tamias, we'll put him. Tamias is different from Tamias because it's searchable through Illusion of Chaos. I think we'll put him on the bottom of B tier. I'll put Mahara bunch. But Tamias, fusion summons. Yes, he's here. You have to send a spellcaster monster or one spell trap that mentions Dark Magician, and they can special summon it. And they can fusion summon using. It's literally a walking. How would I say? A walking. It's a less. It's a because secrets requires you to have a using Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl. It's a less restrictive secrets pretty much, but it costs a card to get it out on the field. Alright, so here we're gonna go into some of the bad fusions. We'll just put all the bad fusions together. This is definitely better than Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight. We'll put this card it's really hard to summon, but it has good payoff, so I guess I'll put it. Our editing ray here. I just want to go quickly over Master of Chaos, one of the new cards in the support. If it's fusion summon, you get to target a light or dark in your graveyard, special summon it, and then you contribute one light or one dark. Non-target banish all monsters your opponent controls, and then if it's destroyed, you can target a spell in your graveyard, add to your hand. It is usable because we have Artemis. We can just link away a rod into Artemis, and we have a light, and then we can just special summon Dark Condition. We have a dark, and we can just banish their entire field. And that's pretty much it. It's okay. We'll put it here. So Dark Cavalry. It gains 100 attack for each spell trap, field or graveyards. It has piercing, and it has negate. But you have to discard, and it only negates stuff that targets. So it can negate a cosmic cycle. It can negate. It doesn't say targets a card, and then doesn't have the little parentheses that has a S around it. So I think it only negates like MST and stuff like that. So and it has to use a warrior type, and we really don't run warriors in this deck. Skill Dark Magician. I'll put it down here. It's really slow. It needs spell counters. You have to use 3 spells, then you contribute it and try to summon Dark Magician from anywhere. But it's a really slow card. Timaeus or Amulet Dragon, I should say. It pretty much floats into any spellcaster monster in your graveyard. You can banish spells, and it gains 100 attack. It might be worse than what does it need to be summoned? Dark Magician and a dragon monster. Doesn't this need Dark Magician and a dragon monster too? Dragon Knight. So it conflicts with Dragon Knight, I think. Yeah. Now, why did they make these? Well, this conflicts with Dragon Knight, so it needs Dark Condition, so it's always gonna be better than DMG, probably. Getting DMG on the field. Alright, let's Ebon. Ebon's not really a Dark Magician card, but it's pretty much understood to be. Put it right next to Magician's Navigation. It's pretty much, this is their best friend. You use this to summon another Dark Magician, and then you go into Ebon, and then you can switch summon your third from the deck. Because Ebon allows you, and it gets you a banishes. Oops, sorry. And we'll go into Ebon High next. Ebon, you can detach, you special summon a spellcaster normal monster from your deck or hand, and then when pretty much Dark Magician declares attack, you can target one card and banish it. Pretty much a walking circle. We'll go to Ebon High here. Where's Ebon High? Ebon High. While it has XE material, you can activate a trap card from your hand, a quick play. So it's not really that good, but it has a floating effect. You can summon a dark spellcaster from your deck. So I think it's able to summon. It's able to summon Dark MG, and then you can pop a card. not really that good. Dark Magicians do it better because they can draw and then you just set it. We'll put them right next to each other. Ebon is definitely better level 7 to go into. I don't know why they have the rarities are different. Um, Magician of Chaos. Magician of Chaos. Its name becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field or graveyard, so that's pretty good because it gets the Eternal Soul. It gets the circle benefits. Let's put it. We'll say Mahad is better than it, but and then when it's destroyed, it floats into something, but you're really not gonna run. If you're running like a full retro build, maybe you go into its floating effect, and then you can target and pop, but it's not really that good. It was good. It was fun in the NNR having Eternal Soul because Eternal Soul is only an R in this. Pretty fun, but all right. Let's move to this a little bit faster here. This is pretty bad. Put next to Sage's Stone. This is pretty bad. This is equips all, gives him 700 attack, and when it's destroyed, you get 1,000 life points. This you have to pay half your life points, such as summon Dark Magician. This you have to pay 1,000 life points to summon a Dark Spellcaster. This I think it gives what up defense. I hear this. Any damage you take is half, and then if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can summon. So it's probably better than this. Yeah. Strength and Unity. Throw this trap. Strength and Unity, you can target one. If you Ritual Fusion Summon, it's a continuous. And then if you can send this card and target and add it to your hand or shuffle it into the dice. It's an okay card, Strength and Unity, but it's really a brick in most of our decks. We'll put it here. Destin Rivals, I think this is a pretty recent support. It negates you're currently controlled. If it negates all, like if it had like this, like a skill drain like effect, or like if it was continuous for that turn, like it negates all effects, not your opponent. I don't know how they would word it, but it only negates when your opponent controls, like right now. But skill drain is just 10 times better in Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, so really don't use this. We'll put him at bottom of C. Alright, so that's Illusion of Magic. We'll probably put it here. This you contribute a spellcaster and add Dark Magician to your hand from your deck or graveyard, I think. Illusion of Magic. Yeah, Illusion Magic here. Deck or graveyard, yep. This makes your Dark Spellcasters with 2,000 more attack. They cannot be destroyed by battle and they're unaffected by opponent's card effect. So this pretty much protects you for one turn from getting OTK'd, but next turn you're probably gonna get destroyed anyway. It's not searchable. We'll put it right above Destined Rivals here. Now, Piercing the Darkness. This is a really good tech card. This is very hard to. It's very easy to sort. It's like what's bad, like what's good here. Like everybody knows what's good, and then what's bad. But in the middle, it's like opinion could take over here. This is pretty bad. You have to remove 2 spell counters. I'm not gonna put it in particular order, but you know, in the tiers. You have to remove 2 spellcasters to special summon Dark Magician or Buster Blader. Dark Paladin is probably better than It's probably on par with Dark Cavalry, but they're all pretty much in the same tier. Like these are the fusions you want to go for. In Master Duel, you want to go for these two, but this poor Dragoon. We'll put Piercing in Darkness next to Secrets. You can draw a card every time you switch to summon Dark Magician. It can make a Dark Magician gain attack equal to the opponent's monsters. Let's go Dedication. Negation, you have to, it's pretty much the same thing. It's probably, let's put it here, but it's pretty much the same thing that these cards have, special summon through special effects, warlock and stuff like that. Let's put these two. Let's put them here. They're a little bit better cause, and then this support card here. Let's put all the Dark Illusion, Dark Magician of Chaos here. This banishes a card face down, and then if it's destroyed, you can special summon a Dark Magician of Chaos from your deck, or more ignoring its summon condition. This can add a spell from your graveyard to your hand, and then it has a non-target banish. No, you have to destroy, and then it's a non-target banish, and then when it leaves the field, you have to banish it. And then yeah, those are the two support cards. Dark Magic Expanded. Let's go over here. This applies effects based on the number of Dark Magician or Dark Magician girls in the field. So the first effect, you just get a boost. Your opponent cannot activate cards in response to your spell trap or effects, and it can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that can protect you from Duster and stuff like that, but it's pretty much brick. And then it makes your Dark Spellcasters unaffected by opponent's card effects. You have to have 3 though, and it's really hard to set up, so I think we'll just put it down here. This probably does it better. Like, this is just trying to protect. This protects your back row, but this probably does its job better. Dark Magic Inheritance. Another quick play. You can banish 2 spells and add a spell trap that lists Dark Magician or Dark Magician girl in its text. You can use that to recycle. The problem is Soul Servant just does, like, they just make they power craft. Soul Servant just does this job better. Soul Servant just recycles way better than this card does. Alright, what else do we have here? Magician of Dark Illusion is named because only in the field though, and he's okay to summon. Let's put him just. This is a lot, like, it's gonna get clocked in CND here. Let's go to Robe. You can discard only during the opponent's turn. You can discard and then special summon Dark Magician from your deck. And then if you activate a spell trap, you can special summon this card. Not really that good. You have to discard a spell trap specifically. You might want to keep those spell traps. And you probably have to summon this, or you have to set it in defense position. Hope they don't just pop it while it's in defense position. And only has 700 attack, so put it. Let's see. We'll put it on par here. Probably down here somewhere. Yeah. Magic Rebo. Seems a slower version of. Let's put it here. These days should show. Here it is. Magic Rebo. If you take damage, you can special summon Dark Magician or Girl from your deck or graveyard. And then if it has, if your spellcaster monster is destroyed, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. Pretty much a slower version of Souls and stuff like that. Like, all this stuff has been power crept by these top 5 or top cards. And then the last card that we have here for the support. This is a pretty long video. Sorcerer of Dark Magic. Here. There it is. You have to tribute 2 level 7 that has to be in your hand. Pretty hard summoning condition. It has a a trap negate. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Trap negate. Could be a decent tech option. I'll put it right next to the fusions here. So this is my tier list here. The completed tier list. If this was a master duel only, and we could include other non-dark magician cards. There's so many cards. Team Sam's assertment that Circle is like the best card in the deck. Not really true, especially in TCG. There's Sky Striker engine. There's other stuff. Um, Ref is probably better than Circle. The Circle needs other cards. Like the problem with Dark, it needs other cards to work well, like Eternal Soul, Dark Vision itself. Ref, you just play it. If you get stopped by Ash, you end your turn. But if you don't, you get Dragoon. And Dragoon is a powerhouse. 1 card combo puts DM in the bin for Soul Servant draws. What else? Upstart is probably better than Circle. Consistency pretty much makes our deck smaller. Salvation is better than Circle. It thins out our deck because it just puts EC. And EC is better than Circle because it puts some of the Dark Magician. Continuously. What other cards probably better than Circle? Probably Ash, Maxi is better than Circle in this deck. Probably Judgment. Oh, people are playing a lot of Judgment. Secret Village is probably a better tech option. Probably Terraforming, make our deck more consistent, get to Salvation easier. Call by the Grave is probably better than Circle. Like you can play Dark Magician with only 1 Circle. Like you don't need 3. Do not need 3. Yeah, that's pretty much my end here. Hopefully they unban Dragoon. Just pray. Hope they unban Dragoon. I hope you enjoyed that little tier list. Don't hate on Sam. Hopefully he listens to feedback, but he was pretty, how would I say, arrogant. He's not really listening to feedback, but these 2 are some really good. If you need Dark Magician support for TCG or anything Yu-Gi-Oh related, these 2 probably are really good Yu-Gi tubers to help you other than myself. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that and peace.